just ran into it during a dwelling in the Word, and I was just like, Elijah pops up everywhere within this section. and it ends with Jesus basically like transcending Elijah, saying like, Elijah came before, I'm something different, and my way is different. But anyway,
you are a huge nerd, and that is amazing.
But I haven't looked around to see if anyone's like written a paper on that or anything. But
yeah.
But we should probably get into this stuff. She's yelling at you. She's yelling? What's up? Okay. She needs the Frozen books.
Of course.
I will be right back. And then we will
Don't forget to take your headphones off.
Yes.
Why it's my tummy? It's my bad poetry. Okay.
That was very energetic. You want to just take it one more time while it's still rolling?
Yes.
Okay, go.
Why is it my tummy? It's my bad poetry.
Wow.
Again?
Oh, I think you nailed it.
Well, I want to hear it.
Okay. Someday a burp will make it in, Dave.
Yes, it will.
And people will discover how truly disgusting you are.
I am the worst. Your poetry may be bad, but just me as a whole, pretty bad.
Oh, sidebar. My dad does not get our...
You have to do like sidebar, so like microphone here, sidebar.
My dad...
Oh, wow!
Around the filter there.
No.
My dad doesn't get our humor.
I don't think anybody does.
If you had to pick one line out of here to pick at,
yeah,
which would it be?
I would say my favorite line is the last one. Not a broken mask much longer, but like the one after that where the poem is over.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You're interpreting
a return. Yeah.
Return to what?
Oh my gosh. Like on a keyboard, like an enter, a return, like how a typewriter. Yeah.
Oh.
A new
no
line.
one calls it return. What keyboard in the last 20 years has had a return button, Dave?
That's a great point because we always update our language based on technology.
Do you have something snappy in mind?
Well, I mean, hey, Aaron, if you were warm in your car and it was a cool day, what would you do?
You'd roll down the windows.
Boom!
Okay. Anyway.
Man, I am just being real mean for literally no reason.
And it's not even about the text.
No, it doesn't matter. Nothing that I've said has mattered. Yeah, you're welcome.
Or tries to correct me because I'm so bad at grammar.
Hey, Aaron.
Yeah?
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Who?
Who?
No, I did it wrong.
Whom? Who? What?
Yeah. It's two. That's it.
To whom? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, man, you did butcher that.
That was real bad.
Yeah,
But
that was so sad.
Like, in the moment, I was thinking, like, can I turn this into a joke about an owl?
Yeah, I think that has been done.
I'm sure it has been.
Anyway.
So moving on.
Yeah. Oh gosh,
Good insight.
No, I
great
just
insight.
thought
I
of
love it.
I just thought of the weirdest thing that makes.
Now you have to say it. Come on.
Well, okay, so there was this show called Between the Lions which was a show on PBS that I was much too old for. It had like these Muppet lions that lived in a library, and it had like the sound effects guy from Prairie Home Companion doing weird like home.
Yep.
Oh, do you know this show?
No, keep going.
They had cliffhanger guy, and every one of his stories ends with a cliffhanger, and he goes, "Can't hold on much longer." And every episode has him like try and get off the cliff and then end up back on the cliff with that line. And so when I heard, I cannot wear this broken mask much longer, that's the first. Oh my gosh. That's where my mind went. I don't think I have thought of Between the Lions in 15 years.
So, dear listeners, I would like you to recognize the restraint that it took, because I wanted to jump on that and make fun of Aaron right away, but I figured I could let him talk, and we could all just make fun of him in our collective minds as he kind of hung himself out to dry.
Yeah. I recognize that was a weird story. And it probably had nothing to do with this poem.
No, it did not.
But the line can't hold on much longer is where I went. Yeah.
Okay. Oh no. Last week was 30.
We missed that milestone.
Last week was 30 because the Thanksgiving leftovers.
Was counted as a bonus as well. You're right.
Well, happy 31.
Yeah. I'm 32, so I mean, let's give non by tens. What would that be? Let's give non-divide. I'm done.
Good work.
Yep. Do you think we only this is completely off, but do you think we as like the world favor 5s and 10s because we have 5 fingers?
That's one of the theories, but there's that whole the idea of base 12 systems based on the knuckles.
Oh.
Which for a long time, this is so nerdy, I got into counting on my knuckles. Yeah, like it became a really useful thing for me, because then you can count to 12 on one hand.
Yeah.
Shut up.
No, I mean my oldest sister had the weirdest technique of multiplying with her hands, and like it was so bizarre. So I can't really knock you, but yeah, I've always wondered if like our justification around decades and being excited about like 100 versus 144. Is that pi squared, or not pi? Is that 12 squared?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like, just, I mean, like, yeah, if we based it on if we based it on 4s or 12s, or, I mean, like, there's so many other numbers we could be celebrating, like, our 8th anniversaries as, like, a big deal, and we don't.
Well, I mean, come on, Hebrew scholar. There are a lot of theories around that, too, that the ancient Hebrews had a different numbering system that they used before, which is why the number 7 is so much more important.
And 40.
Yeah. So, like, there's questions around how that could work. That there might have been another numbering system that they had used earlier, and then by the time they were writing stuff down, it didn't exist anymore. They were back on base 10 because of the Babylonians and the Egyptians.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think we've really gotten into some good topics.
Yeah. Do you see how observant I was? That's a call forward. What is that called? Foreshadowing.
Okay. Promise me you will leave that in. You have to say... you have to say, that's a call forward.
Maybe blooper 3.
Ah, come on.
Okay, you have a poem?
I do have a
it
poem.
Up? Okay, good.
Sorry. I was counting our episodes.
Right.
I was trying to celebrate all of the wonderful work we've pretended
it's amazing.
to do.
It's amazing we've amounted this much.
Isn't that weird?
We're so far behind. On the website and everything is behind.
Well, I mean, I do my best to get all of that work done on time, but I don't know. It's just so tough for me. Like you put so much expectation on me. I have to write a poem for every episode and make fun of you. I
don't know how you do it.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah, I know. We should be paying you more.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I was listening to a podcast this week and I realized how many podcasts that I have enjoyed where it's essentially this same dynamic of like one person who does all of the research or provides like the core of it, and then just somebody else making fun of them and reacting to it. It's just kind of funny that I hadn't noticed that, and it's pretty pathetic of me. I guess I wasn't very observant. It's a call forward.
Yeah, we're not breaking any molds here, Dave. This is a very standard podcast.
No, I know.
style.
I completely understand that. But I think it's really funny because it's the type of podcast that I would listen to. It's just this one I don't.
No. Who would?
I think technically there was a little bit of trochaic meter in there.
Oh my gosh. Okay, define trochaic for me.
Trochaic is I think it's stressed, unstressed.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, now I looked up a poetry term for nothing this week.
Well, look it up, because I don't actually know.
Well, why'd you throw it out there?
Because I thought that's what it was, but I don't actually know things. It's not my job to know things on this podcast.
We were just talking about that.
How do you write trochaic? Well, trochaic is from the Greek word trochaios, which means to run. Does that help?
No.
It doesn't?
No.
Okay.
We're going to cut all of this.
Yeah. Long syllable followed by a short syllable.
Oh.
I had it wrong. I don't know.
I don't think yours was trochaic.
No. Because
Read it again.
No, I'm sad.
This has become Dave's bad poetry, and we're going to focus entirely on this poem.
Please do. Dear listeners, write in about how wrong you think I am about trochaism.
Trocata? No.
So, listeners, as this being an audio format, I just think it's real funny to be able to look at Aaron as he tried to think of that. Because it was clearly, I'm going to come up with something silly, but it's about trochaic meter, so it's not that silly. Oh gosh.
If you wrote so okay, let's get into mine. We've had call forwards and callbacks in this episode, folks. We're just layering on
Yeah.
the nuance and appreciation with all these Easter eggs that we
You're
do.
gonna have to like we're starting the My Bad Poetry audiomatic universe. It's not cinematic.
Oh, but why?
Well, because now we have all of these deep layers and references. You have to like understand all of.
Yeah.
We've got a whole timeline
You
issue
gotta
now
listen
too.
through the end credits to
Yeah.
get some of the nuanced conversations.
Aaron and Dave will return in My Bad Poetry.
Just a friend.
But you say she's just a friend.
Just a friend.
But you say she's just a friend.
Are you gonna do that every time?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, baby, you.
Don't hurt your voice there.
Why? It's not like I'm recording a podcast.
Yeah, that's your money maker, Dave. Whatever you want to say. It's not a typing thing. It's you gotta.
Cat, I want you to type others that say goodbye.
Well, you just say goodbye. It record.
Say goodbye. What is?
Who are you saying goodbye to?
Goodbye poetry.
Goodbye poetry?
Yeah. Yeah.
This has been My Bad Poetry.
This has been my bad poetry.
Now go write your own bad poetry.
I don't have a poetry.
Oh.
I'm a fearsome man to me. This is my bad poetry. Yeah. Listen to it again.
Thanks, bud.